Well, hello there. Now, I think this is the first time I've ever seen 3 fight cards on a Thursday night. And the first fight card is in Las Vegas with RJJ Promotions on UFC Fight Pass. In the main event, Coyle versus Robert Burwell, and Florida-based Conor will make his RJJ debut after recently signing a contract with the promoter. RJJ Promotions seems to have a great little system to develop up-and-coming fighters with the backing and finances of the UFC. It's great to see smaller promoters getting the opportunity to showcase their fighters on such a great streaming platform. Next up, Golden Boy and DAZN are in action in India with the rematch between Steve Claggett and Yves Ulysse Jr. 18 months ago, Steve Claggett won a split decision over Ulysse. Ulysse has had 3 unanimous decision wins since his first loss, as Claggett has struggled with his first loss, 1 draw, and a win over the same time period. Both these guys' styles work well with each other, so we should have an action-packed main event on April 25th. In the co-main event, another rematch between Oscar Negrete versus Joshua Franco. And both these fights are worth the price of admission, so if you can't make it to India, you can stream it on DAZN. And we have to recognize anytime DAZN puts a good card together, as it's far and few between, so great job, DAZN. In Brescia, Italy, Luca Rigoldi and Anthony Settoul square off for the EBU Super Bantamweight title. This all-action fight would be great to watch, but there's no broadcast information for this fight. On April 26th, DAZN is at it again with their best fight card to date. That's 2 big thumbs up for DAZN having 2 good matches in 1 month. Last time, Srisaket Sor Rungvisai versus Juan Francisco Estrada fought was on HBO, and now with HBO Championship gone with the way of the dinosaurs, Rungvisai and Estrada are now under new contract with DAZN. The first one was great, but Rungvisai won the fight, and I can't see Estrada doing something new to beat Rungvisai, but we'll see. It should be a great fight nonetheless. In the co-main event, Danny Roman faces off against TJ Dueni in a unification for WBA and IBF Super Bantamweight World Championship. This is the biggest fight for both these fighters, and it could put them on a path for much bigger paydays. Also on the card, Jesse Vargas makes his 154-pound debut at 152-pound limit against Humberto Soto. After watching Humberto against Brandon Rios, it looks like he still has something left in his tank, and Jesse needs to be careful with the always dangerous Soto. Jesse has never been a fighter with a lot of power, so it should be interesting how he will look against bigger fighters. Although this fight has a 152 weight limit, this is a big step up in weight for Jesse. It seems from top to bottom, DAZN finally put together a great card. DAZN, not letting us get our hopes up too much, has another card in the same night in Florence, Italy, with Fabio Turchi versus Jean-Jacques Olivier in the main event. It's great that DAZN has been able to showcase many European fighters who've not gotten exposure before in the US. DAZN is broadcasting from Lafayette, Louisiana, bringing 2 title fights to Lafayette. In the main event, Karel Relic takes on Regis Prograis, and this fight is in the semifinals of the World Boxing Super Series and the WBA Junior Welterweight title. Relic will be defending his title, and this is the toughest test by far for Karel and Regis. Also on the card, Zolani Tete versus Nonito Donaire, as both fighters put their titles on the line. This is for the WBO, WBA Bantamweight titles and the World Boxing Super Series semifinals. There are 7 other fights on the card, so plenty of fight action for those in attendance. Finishing out the weekend, Showtime has a championship triple header. In the main, Robert Easter Jr. takes on challenger Races Barthelemy for the WBA regular lightweight title. Both these former champions are looking to make some noise in the lightweight division, so expect some great action in the main event. We'll have to see how Easter handles Barthelemy's awkward style. And in the co-main event, Victor Postol versus Mohamed Mamoun. And these tall, lanky junior welterweights lack true KO power, so expect this one to go the distance and be a tactical battle all the way through. Opening up the card is the fight between Efe Ajaba versus Michael Walish. And Efe is 9-0 with 8 knockouts, so expect some fireworks early, as Michael has a 60% knockout percentage, so this one may not go the distance. This card is at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, and if you've not been to this hotel, you should make it out for these fights. This is a great hotel to stay and play in, as well as a great card for a nice weekend trip.